kids can be so demanding, as in what we go through as mom or parents is not easy. My two kids, they don't eat red beef. If you give them red beef, they will not eat it. And their favorite soup is draw soup, which is okra and ogbono mixed together. So this is what I go through, as I must prepare their own soup separately. So the protein that I'm using is turkey and the biscuit bone. For the biscuit bone, I just want it to build more flavor in their soup. Though I'll be the one to crack the bone. So funny. So I went ahead to wash the protein, add some salt to it to make sure they are well clean. Then after washing it, I'm just going to add some stockfish into it. Even the stockfish, they're not going to eat the stockfish. I'll still be the one to eat it. So their soup, I don't really know what is wrong with these kids. Their problem, let me not use the word problem. Their stress is just too much. You cook, they will be picky, 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 picky. They will tell you the soup is dirty. Ah, I'm so angry right now. So I have to go through a lot while preparing their food because they don't like seeing any particles in their soup. But how do I do that? Should I use blender to blend everything in the soup? Is it possible? So after adding I said crayfish. After adding the dry fish, I went ahead to add some pepper, onion, seasoning cube. Just add seasoning, salt, and mix together. So I'll cover it and place it in the fire to cook. So this is the okra that I'll be using. Very little. It's just for kids. So I'm not even going to finish this okra because it is much. I will blend it and leave the rice in the freezer. So I'm going to cut it into two and place it in the freezer. Maybe for next time I'm going to use it. So after slicing the okra, I'm going to add some onion into it to blend together, and then I will set it aside. So at this point, our meat is almost cooked. This turkey, I don't know what is wrong with it. At times I ask myself if this is really turkey. It's so hard. I don't know. So I'm just going to cook it direct. I'm not doing the frying method. I add in the ogbono, dry ogbono, add some palm oil, add boiling water into it. This is pepper. I'm not adding too much pepper because it is for the kids. So add some crayfish into it, give it a mix. Then I will cover it, not properly covered. I don't know what they said. If you cover it fully, that the okra will not draw. I don't really understand. So I don't used to cover it properly, just half cover. So at this point, I came back to check on it, test for salt to see if there's any adjustment, and add more crayfish. This is another fish. I add some smoked fish, which I did at home. And at this point, I have to add the blended okra. Just allow it to cook for 1 to 2 minutes. We don't want the okra to cook, overcook. It's not easy. People should not mind me. So this is how I prepare the soup for the kids. This soup is going to, if you leave them, as in, this soup is going to last for 1 year, but along the line, I can eat it, as in, I'll just use it to pass my time. While cracking the bone, I will just be eating the soup too, because for the kids, if you leave this soup, it will last for more than 1 year because they just need little in